Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Pruning. I'm the founder and developer of FlexBuilding. FlexBuilding is a full range of motion stretching with full range of motion isokinetic resistance. What I have found after 2 decades in practice is that patients who are more flexible and have greater resiliency in their muscles respond better to our care plans as chiropractors. One day early on at the beginning of my practice, I was working with an elderly patient and she had a frozen shoulder syndrome. And I was just gently working her arm back and forth, and all of a sudden she had a violent sneeze, and as I was holding onto her arm, she leaned forward and all I could hear was rip, 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 tear, 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 and in shock I'm just holding onto her arm and she's screaming, pulling, resistant, and all I can remember is just to take the arm into the stabilized position and try to stabilize the shoulder. And to my surprise, this discovery, she actually felt better. And that's when I began to research behind the exercise rehabilitation called PNF stretching, and that's how FlexBuilding was discovered. Now, I started off with a story about the elderly woman how FlexBuilding was discovered, and she was obviously arthritic. As the technique and my workout rehabilitation developed, we found that not only is this good for athletes, but it's safe enough to use on arthritic patients. The reason that I'm talking to you as chiropractors is that FlexBuilding is not only a rehabilitation technique, but it's also a marketing package and a complete marketing system, and a patient attraction system as well. What we found is we have a very easy time getting in and getting our foot in the door of large companies because we present to the HR people, we're going to actually improve their productivity. And they're scratching their heads going, what do you mean, how are you going to improve our productivity? We not only go in and say, okay, well, your computer should be sitting here and the glare, and talk about all the things that the other speakers come in and talk about, we get everybody up out of their chairs. And that's part of the marketing program. So if we get people up and moving, we teach them from not only an ergonomic standpoint, but also a functional exercise standpoint, what they need to do. And this is important to HR people because it not only saves them money, saving them money, makes them money, and creates a better company. And along that same lines with the HR people, we have our athletes. You have your high school coaches, your college coaches, so depending on what kind of talent you have, we've had tremendous success utilizing our FlexBuilding marketing package to get us into the schools, to make us the primary doctor for the sports teams. And once you show this to one coach and get one of their top athletes, do FlexBuilding on them one time, you're in the door. Because the results, and we're going to teach this in the program, the results are that dramatic. You can make an impact on a coach in about 30 seconds. And as you heard me mention before, FlexBuilding is safe and effective for arthritis. So you can not only treat the aging population in the elderly community, but you can position yourself as a leader and the most effective treating doctor in your area for the aged population. Please enter your name and your email address to gain access to your free gift for this unique and creative methodology and system. Move better, feel better, be better.